How? Velma asked. Like, I was hoping you'd think of something, Shaggy said. Just then, everyone felt the ground shake. Was that an earthquake? Maisie said. No, an elephant shake, Shaggy replied. Everyone turned and saw Bossy running toward the Ferris wheel. With each step, the ground shook. If the creeper's here, who let Bossy out of her pen? Pops asked. I did, Stitch Morgan said. On my way out, I heard a ruckus coming from Bossy's tent. She looked like she was going to bust down the fence around her pen, so I figured I better let her out. Well, Rocky! Scooby barked from the Ferris wheel. The creeper was getting closer. Bossy walked to the Ferris wheel and looked up at Scooby. Bossy stood up on her rear legs, and she raised her head and extended her trunk as far as it would go. It just reached the bottom of Scooby's car. Whoosh! Scooby said. He closed his eyes and slid down to her trunk. Hooray! Everyone cried. Scooby opened his eyes. He looked up and saw the creeper climbing back inside the Ferris wheel car. The creeper was waving his hands angrily and growling. Scooby was safe, and the creeper was trapped. Chapter 9. A little while later, Pops managed to reset the Ferris wheel and started up again. The police arrived as the car with the creeper reached the bottom. Pops stopped the ride, and 2 policemen helped the creeper out of the car. Now, let's see who this creeper really is, Pop said. He reached over and pulled off the creeper's mask. Astondo! Pops exclaimed. You're the creeper? Just as we suspected, Velma said. But how did you know? Maisie asked. If anyone I thought for sure, it was J.J. Plenty. So did we at first, Fred replied. After all, Mr. Plenty made no secret of wanting to close down the carnival so he could build his shopping mall here. That, plus the popcorn bag we found at Bossy's pen, suggested that the creeper loved popcorn, Velma said, just like Mr. Plenty. We also found a bag pile of red and white bags outside Astondo's tent, Daphne added. But the thing that really tipped us off was the map Shaggy and Scooby got from the creeper, Velma said. Velma took the map from her pocket and unfolded it. It was a map of the carnival. There are circles around Bossy's pen on a carousel, Macy said as she looked at the map. Those are the places where the creeper was. There's no circle around Astondo's tent, Velma said. The creeper never circled Astondo's tent because he never really did anything there, Fred said. That's why it looked to us like the rope holding up his tent was already fixed, Daphne added. It was never cut in the first place. Astondo made up the whole thing so you wouldn't suspect him, Velma added. But what about Mrs. Crumb? Maisie asked. Did you suspect her at all? Not really, Fred said. She may have not liked the carnival, but she couldn't move as fast as the creeper did. Boy, you kids are something else, Pop said. As for you, Astondo, why did you do all those things? Because I was tired of getting second-billing to an elephant, Astondo replied. I was going to make a deal with that real estate guy. He could build his mall and make me the star attraction. What an interesting idea, J.J. Play said. How did you get in here? Pops asked. I closed the carnival an hour ago. I actually never left, J.J. Plenty said. I still have my ticket, see? And I have a new proposition for you. What do you say we go into business together? What do you mean? Pops asked. I'll build my mall, but we'll attach your carnival to it, J.J. said. Imagine the possibilities. Hey, that's my idea, Astondo shouted as the police dragged him away. Blast those kids and their meddling dog! Mr. Plenty, you may be onto something, Pop said with a smile. Then he turned to the gang. Thank you all so much. You truly helped save my carnival. As a token of my appreciation, you can come to the carnival free of charge anytime you wish. And please don't forget to bring your wonderful dog. Speaking of our wonderful dog, Daphne said, has anyone seen Scooby? No, but I have a hunch where we'll find him, Velma said. Everyone walked back to Bossy's tent. Inside, they found Scooby and the teddy bear perched atop Bossy's head. Bossy picked up some popcorn with her trunk and tossed it into the air. Scooby jumped up and gobbled it down. Hey, what a great act for the carnival, Pops exclaimed. There's no act, Shaggy said. That's our Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo! Scooby barked happily.